Everyone, I'm Kimmy Bohannon. I'm an integrative health practitioner and a board certified holistic health coach. And I'm going to talk to you today about the Whole30. And specifically, we're going to talk about why I think the Whole30 is one of the best things that you can do to take charge of your health and well-being and start chasing good health and stop waiting on disease. I'm going to tell you why I think it is one of the best things. And then I'm going to talk to you about some ideas to keep your Whole30 journey alive and to keep going, some inspiration, if you will. So first and foremost, I've done the Whole30 probably 10 times. I'm actually doing it right now if we're filming this video in January of 2025, and that puts me kind of square in the middle of the Whole30. I can tell you that already my rings are spinning around on my fingers, as is my jewelry, because the toxic water weight, aka inflammation in my body, has started to diminish. And that's one of the big things that you experience. I no longer have food cravings. I no longer have a craving for lots of processed foods or sugars. I have better energy and I'm sleeping better. And that's just after 2 weeks. So you can imagine what's happening after 30 days. And you can imagine what the ripple effects of taking this step and doing the Whole30 is actually doing for your body. It's an amazing thing. I have all my private health coaching clients go through the Whole30, and I myself go through the Whole30 once every year. So it is a great experience. So let's talk about some of the benefits that you can expect from doing the Whole30 and seeing through the commitment that you made, because the going does get tough sometimes. Sugar is as addictive as smoking. As nicotine, which is highly addictive. Sugar is right up there, and we are addicted to sugar. We are addicted to processed foods, and breaking up with that addiction is hard to do. And so sticking with the Whole30 can get tricky, and I'm going to give you a little inspo. The first thing that you're going to see is, just as we talked about, you're going to have less inflammation. You're going to have less bloating because the body is letting go. It's no longer under attack. It does not have any processed harmful oils. It doesn't have any ingredients that are toxic for us. So our body is now eating whole real foods, and it can let go of that inflammation it's holding on to. That is the toxic water weight. Most of us hold on to 8 to 10 pounds of it. So we'll notice that our midsection is flatter. We have more room to breathe. Our body is no longer under attack from the foods we eat, and it is reducing inflammation. That is great, right? Inflammation is a silent killer. Second thing we're noticing, we are repopulating the gut microbiome. You may find that you're somebody who thought you might have small bacteria overgrowth or some kind of, gut problem, when really your gut microbiome were just not balanced. And so when we return to the Whole30 and we eat whole real foods, we are nourishing our gut microbiome, and the immune system is held in our gut. You've heard that all disease begins and ends there, and it informs our brain to be happy, to be sad, or to crave this particular food or crave others. That gut-brain connection is connected with the vagus nerve. So we want to make sure that our gut microbiome is populated with those good gut bacteria. A return to whole foods and the Whole30 does just that. You can take any number of supplements you want, but we are always on safe ground when we use the food matrix, and the Whole30 uses the real food matrix to help the body get back into a position of detoxification and healing. So the gut is really, those good gut bacteria are nourished by the whole foods on the Whole30. And we are no longer feeding those bad gut bacteria that tell our body to be inflamed, that tell our body to crave more unhealthy foods. And so we are eradicating those bacteria, and we are proliferating those really good bacteria. And thus, by definition, we are fortifying our immune system. You're going to be healthier. Your immune system is going to be stronger and more fortified when we are eating a diet rich in whole, real food. The third thing that's going to happen is you are going to feel better, and you're going to have more energy, because your body is going to let go of that toxic water weight. You are going to be sleeping better. There are no offenders, no alarm bells going off in the body due to food. And so you will be able to achieve a more restful sleep, and you'll have more fresh energy in the mornings. So there are so many reasons to count to do this, but I think some of the greatest things occur even after the Whole30. So if you're someone like me who's kind of started the Whole30 and now you're like, I don't know, the going's kind of getting tough, then I want to encourage you to remember the finish line and remember all those benefits that you're going to experience. You don't meet many overweight, unhealthy looking people that are eating whole real food because they don't eat to excess. When we're eating whole real food, we don't want to overdo or overeat. We're satiated naturally. They are, generally speaking, have bright glowing skin. They are nourishing their body at all times with whole real food. They do not have a middle-aged tube around their waist. They are a healthy body weight, so they don't have that kind of excess fluff and bloat and weight around the midsection that often we find in middle life. And they're going to be, as I said, happier, healthier humans, because our bodies, our mind, our body, our spirit, all designed to run on whole, real foods that have a much higher frequency and vibration than the dense, heavily processed foods that are mostly available to us now. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you love learning about these sorts of things, my integrative online wellness hub Juice School is open. Inside, we learn about all of these things, and we do things like guided juice fasts and functional medicine detoxifications, and we're spending a month in sound healing, and we're doing all of these modalities and techniques for healing our body at all levels, because integrative and holistic wellness can be expensive. So I want to equip you to be able to take charge of that and to really do that work yourself. So there's a lot to learn, including making juice, and the doors are only open for about 1 week every season. So for 2 more days, the doors are open for you to join in, and you can jump right in with us and do a few days of a juice fast during a Whole30 experience, or you can take advantage of the enhanced detoxification with the functional medicine detox next month, because doing detoxification work after you have reduced the inflammation with the Whole30 is really, really powerful. So lots of options. So I'll make sure that you each have a link to join, and the doors are closing on Wednesday. So I'm not sure what day you're seeing this, but on Wednesday, the doors to Juice School will be closed until spring.